morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquor Kenobi. And before we get started, I'd like you guys please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very much. My goal right now is to see if I can get up to 1,000 subscribers. I would appreciate that very, very much. All right, guys, let's get into this. So, right now, at the moment, we got an update on Blade. There's two articles that I'm going to talk about right now. There's going to be two articles. We're going to have the first one done first, and then we're going to hit the second one. All right, so here we go. Delroy Lindo breaks silence on Marvel's troubled Blade reboot. It just went off the rails. So the Blade movie was announced in 2020, I believe, that Mahershala Ali was going to be the new Blade character. And time again, we've had directors that got fired left and right. We had writers that got fired left and right. Marvel obviously does not know what they're doing. This is about a character. He's black. He's a half vampire, half vampire breed, and he has a sword that kills vampires. How hard can it be? We had Wesley Snipes, who starred as Blade, and he did a tremendous job as Blade. I mean, if you don't believe it, you can go to you can watch the Blade movies and you can watch Deadpool Wolverine, and you see Wesley Snipes in there saying there's only one Blade, and you're damn right, it is Wesley Snipes right now at the moment. Now, I would like to see Mahershala Ali's take on Blade, but the problem is, bro, as time flies, as years pass, actors tend to age. So, I mean, Mahershala Ali, he wasted no time in doing another project, which was the Jurassic World Rebirth, which I don't blame him. I do not blame the actor, because obviously, Marvel does not know how to do a Blade movie. I mean, Jesus, man. How hard can it be to make a Blade movie? Oh, you got the comic books. You have the source. Read the sources. Be respectful. Do not change the character. And do not try to put him below 3 other female actors. Because that's what they did with one last script that I've read, which is bull BS. So, let's read these articles and see what we got. All right, here we go. Marvel's continuously delayed Blade reboot has been stuck in development limbo for years, and now one of its former stars is shedding light on why. Actor Delroy Lindo, who joined the project back in 2021, recently spoke out about his experience and behind-the-scenes troubles that ran deeper than scheduling or script rewrites. So Lindo's early excitement and vision for the character. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Lindo described the project as one that just went off the rails. He explained that early conversations with Marvel gave him the impression the studio was eager for his creative input, especially on the character he was set to play, someone Lindo described as a Marcus Garvey Esquire figure. I'm not saying that it would have been an out Garvey tie. Not that, but just in terms of how this man's philosophy, his ethos, and what was driving him. Lindo told her Entertainment Weekly, he was a character who had, very similar to Sinners, created a community, a black community. He was a character who was the head of this community. Despite the promising start, things didn't unfold as planned. It was really exciting conceptually, but it was also exciting in terms of the character that was going to form. Lindo recalled, and then for whatever reason, it just went off the rails. Lindo's comments line up with what fans and industry watchers have suspected for months since its announcement in 2019. The Blade reboot, starring Mahershala Ali as a titular Daywalker, has lifted nearly every creative roadblock imaginable. The film cycled through 2 directors, Bassam Tariq and Yann Demange, and was repeatedly rewritten amid reported creative clashes. On top of that, the recent WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes brought the entire production to a halt, leading Marvel to quietly pull the film from its 2025 release calendar. As Deadline reported, Lindo's departure is just one more chapter in what has become an endless struggle for the Blade reboot. Marvel's Blade reboot cursed with delays and departures. Lindo's exit, along with these ongoing delays, adds to the growing list of complications surrounding Marvel's handling of Blade. For many, the film has become emblematic of the studio growing pains as it shifts its focus to more diverse narratives within the MCU. However, these struggles may also signal a larger issue with the balancing creative ambition and execution, a theme that has echoed through multiple high profile Marvel projects in recent years. Still, Marvel isn't waving the white flag. Studio chief Kevin Feige has maintained that the project remains in active development, stating that Ali's Blade will eventually make his way into the MCU, though exactly what remains unclear. The character will be coming to the MCU, Feige confirmed, through the timeline that has to yet to solidify. What Wesley Snipes' cameo means for Blade fans. In the meantime, fans at least got a small consolation prize. Wesley Snipes, the actor who turned Blade into a cult icon with his late 90s trilogy, recently reprised the role for a brief cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine. There's only one Blade, and there's only ever gonna be one Blade. The cameo offered a nostalgic nod to longtime fans, reminding them that while Marvel's reboot might be stuck behind the scenes, the Daywalker himself isn't going anywhere just yet. So, it's like I said, dude, they have been having too many problems with this project, bro. Too many problems. It's not hard. It's not that hard. But the problem is, they are trying to put all this nonsense, this woke identity politics, DI nonsense into the Blade movie. They're trying to replace Mahershala Ali's Blade to her female character to be the new Blade, which is utterly stupid. It's not that hard. Stop screwing around, Marvel. Follow the source. If you follow the source, you will make a success. God bless, man. I mean, I tell you, man, they make this so damn hard, dude. What happens when you're surrounded by activists, bro, in that damn studio, dude? All right, here we go with the second article that we have here now. Blade now has said to be on an indefinite hold as Flying Lotus reveals he was set to write music for the reboot. So we have another worker who was another musician who was getting ready to try to do the music for Blade, and things just went down the drain, man. I mean, it's like I said, dude. You got directors leaving left and right. You got writers that are getting fired for their incompetence, bro. And now you got this. Delroy Lindo, I just talked about, left the project for a reason. And now you got this. So I'm telling you, man, I don't think this Blade movie ain't gonna happen, bro. And I say this now. I guarantee you that if you do another Wesley Snipes movie, you pay the respect to Wesley Snipes, man. Give Wesley Snipes one more Blade movie, bro, and I promise you, you will bring Marvel fans back, bro. I guarantee it, dude. If you do it right. All right, here we go. Though Blade was removed from Marvel Studios late last year, we heard that the movie was simply delayed and would eventually move forward. Unfortunately, this is no longer seems to be the case. Despite recent reports that MCU Reboot was still on track to commence production in the UK at some point later this year, insider Daniel Richmond claims to have confirmed that Blade has now been put on an indefinite hold. Backing up this claim is recording artist DJ Flying Lotus, aka Steven Ellison, who has taken to X to reveal that he had signed on to write the music for the project before things fell through, and he does not sound optimistic about the film getting back on track. So here it is right here. This is his comment. I guess we are so far from it being possibly now. But yeah, I was signed on to write music for the new Blade movie before it fell through. Maybe it will come around again, but I doubt it. Would have been fun though. See, he probably called it quits. Because I don't blame him. It's like I said, dude. They make this so damn hard, dude. So here we go. Last we heard the latest draft by Eric Pearson, who is the sixth writer to have been assigned to the project after Michael Green, Stacey Osakurofo, Michael Starbury, Bale de Mayo, and Nick Folazio had finally satisfied everyone involved, but clearly this isn't the case. Apparently, the real reason Blade was pushed back again is because Marvel is prioritizing multiversal stories in the build-up to Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars. How about BS right there? How about bullcrap? It's not may not be the case to the studio struggling to get Blade right. It's simply bad timing for Ali Daywalker to make his MCU debut. We have also heard that the positive response to Wesley Snipes' appearance in Deadpool Wolverine had led to the studio planning to make the reboot a multiverse story that could feature both takes on the Daywalker. This may all be moot now anyway, but hopefully Marvel will come back around the movie after Secret Wars. Hardly doubt it. So this is Leroy Lindo who had what he had to say about it. So I'm gonna probably leave this out because I already talked about this part in the last article. But like I said, dude, it is not hard, dude. It is not that hard to make a Blade movie, dude. Come on, guys. And do not put that excuse out there that you're trying to set up what's going on after Doomsday and Secret Wars. This has been going on way before that, and they know it. Marvel Studios has been making too many excuses, man. It's not hard to make a Blade movie. Please read the source. Go buy the source material. Don't screw it up. But hey, we know now it may not never happen, bro. And I don't blame any of these actors leaving, bro. Even Mashar Ali. If I were Mashar Ali, bro, I would just call it quits. Forget the Blade movie. It can't happen, bro. So, you guys let me know in the comments what do you guys think of this, bro. So please, please, very much, I would appreciate it if you guys could share this video, post a comment below, and thank you all so much. I will appreciate you guys watching this video, and thank you all for being part of this channel, and I will see you all until next time. Bye, everyone.